We didn't even get through the first day back to school without a school bus crash in Jacksonville. And this one on Bay Meadows near Western Way was a hit and run. As of this recording, Florida Highway Patrol still looking for the vehicle that was involved. A couple of students were on the bus. Thankfully, no serious injuries to report. But likely another reminder that we'll hear from law enforcement to be safe, be seen, be patient in school zones. You know, in our area, we saw upwards of 40 students injured and as many as 3 who died last school year across Northeast Florida. And over these next several weeks, we all need to do our part to be as vigilant as possible to stay safe and be seen in those school zones. A lot of stories developing throughout Jacksonville's morning news that we'll be following for you. A Baker County man facing some pretty awful charges as authorities arrested him following what they say was an attack on his mother with a hammer and basically holding her hostage in their McClenny home for upwards of a week. What we've learned so far about those allegations that led to his recent arrest at WOKV.com. President Trump extending the tariff pause on China for another 90 days, now looking to be into November before we would see any potential big soar in those tariffs going well above the existing 30% mark. Florida immigration arrests continue to happen despite the recent ruling by a federal judge putting a halt to them. We're following still developing storyline there. And as we are seeing the tropics wake up with activity, not to be unexpected at all because it's getting into the peak of the season, Erin has formed in the far eastern Atlantic. The update from Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish looks like this is a big ocean storm over the next several days and no worries about us over the next several into early next week even, but we're continuing to track very closely and monitoring if it takes that turn to the north as some of the models are suggesting. Again, early on, stay up to date on the forecast and follow Talking the Tropics with Mike. Daily updates in the WOKV app.